I got okay. Uh, what's wrong here? Hotel side. What's up? Hope you can. Yeah, sorry for the late. Yes, I there's maybe 4 minutes late for this live today. Yes, and I can see there's a one our YouTube friend in our live here. Yeah, I'm glad to see you here, and um maybe you are familiar with me, and I'm Lena, and then on behalf of Cashew Bakery, and standing here during our second live show here, and I really enjoying to share some information with our friends today. So yes, yes, as you can see here in our content, and we share before, and we will have we will have our um first mid year promotion launch in this month, and I'm sure some maybe some of you are still wondering what's the promotion, what you can get from here. So you can just stay here, raise or pose any questions if you have, and I'm glad we can just have a more communication about your about questions here. Yeah. So yes, before we start, and maybe just let me set up some uh, in my computer. Yes, so please wait for a while. Yes, and uh, I think maybe this is just maybe closer communication here, and we are going to talk here, and as you can see, maybe you are not you cannot see clearly, and I can just speak the camera here, and okay, what I'm going to talk is about the off-grid off-grid program in Cashy, and what you can get from here, what you would like to get, and just again, wait for a while. What's wrong today? That's okay. Just back to our topic today. Yes, today I'm just going to share maybe some off-grid program in Cash Factory, and I guess maybe some of you are a little bit interested about this topic because we often talk about off-grid program, maybe in your country and also in some of the countries we are still maybe like South Africa, India, yeah. And so people are still wondering what I can get, maybe to build a off-grid program. What's the cost? What's the cost for this off-grid program if you build? Actually, here today, I'm just going to tell you how you can save your money and build your upgrade program in your local country. And as you can see here, this is maybe our samples in our office, and we are just putting those samples here, and then we do live, and we can show what we are doing and what we are offering to our clients. Yeah, as you can see here, there are two samples demonstrations for you to check here. And this one, this is our maybe battery. Sorry, this is the battery packs we already assembled in in our factory, and you can see here it's just what I show in our first live here, our first live stream there. And yes, this is our 15 kilowatt hour battery packs, and this is user 16 series and one parallel configuration to build this battery packs. As you can see here, all this maybe the you can see the Y diagrams, and maybe the BMS or BMS designs in this DIY kit. And of course, this DIY kit is already assembled in our factory, and of course, it can be used now. And maybe uh, I can show you the maybe the interface of the buttons to show you the maybe the basic parameters of this battery packs can show in the LCD screen. So you can just wait here and see what you can get from here. Yes. And of course, besides of this battery packs, and you can see this is MPIC, right? This is the MPIC DIY kits, just beside of the assemble one, right? And this is MPIC DIY kits is already our key products offered to our clients. As you can see here, we just well packaged, and this, and I'm just already open this accessories okay box here, so you can see this is uh, what I already opened, and I can see and I can show you what the accessories parts inside inside this box. Okay, maybe just wait for a while. Yes. Okay, I'm just open it. Yes, and the size of this DIY kit. This is the accessory parts we will offer to our clients. Yes, and you can see this is the epoxy streams. Yes, and we will offer the a complete set of this epoxy streams to our clients. This is just for the function of this streams is to make those bacteria to leave some space for the for the cells to breathe. And also here's the spools, and there's some, yes, this is for the installation when you use for the DIY kits, and also this is the caps. And here's uh black Y for connecting. Yes, just you can see here, just for the connector, cells 8 and cells 9 in between, right? And of course, this is a cable for you to connect the computer with the DIY case. And people, when you get this cable, you need to just install just you can change the parameters in your computer while using this cable. This is RS485 and USB cable for you to see. Yeah, and also this is some of the yes, I can see that this is uh, just you can see maybe for you to install when the first, uh, eighth, and the ninth, and the um, 16th. This is for maybe we just call it a process plate for them to install. Yeah, maybe this is maybe some accessory parts we offer to our clients. Yeah, and beside of the accessories, you can see easily about the BMS. Um, uh, yes, the BMS and also all of the parts will be well packaged. Before the shipping, we will have to just test the DIY kits and then ship to our clients. Yeah. Yes, and I can see there's Williamson just posed his questions here. 218 ampere. Uh, I think you are talking about the cells here, right? Yes. For this one, for this factory packs we assemble. This is 218 18 ampere hour battery packs. So, but for this DIY kit, it can compatible with 218 ampere hours, 304 ampere hours, and 302 ampere hours, and 320 ampere hours batteries for this DIY kit. So you can just yes, people. It will depends on what people want to get from here, and most of the clients that they are just looking for 304 ampere hours. So you can just get what you want to get from here. Yes. And besides of this DIY kits, I just want to tell a story about it. About what about one of the clients who just sent me before, and I'm just want to share some stories about this factory pass. Um, mm, Maybe if you give you some information before buying a battery pass. And yes, and as I shared before, yes, and clients and or friends they can buy maybe complete battery packs or the DIY kits from us. Yes, and I remember there was one of the clients. He just buy the DIY kits from our USA warehouse. Yes, of course we have USA warehouse and Germany warehouse in for those DIY kits. And yes, he did uh, he purchased a DIY kit from us. And what's the next? He just you he after installation of the DIY kits, he finally find out that the cells is not maybe the BMS always alarms. It always alarms and start to protect the entire battery packs. And he just come to me and asked me why is that your BMS not protect the entire battery packs when using? And uh, I think this is I may say this is a good question when we using battery packs and or when we build off-grid program in your country, because people always think that BMS is a key um, pass when we when we build battery packs, right? Yes, exactly right. But the key or the crucial part is also for the cells, the lithium perform battery cells. And because he just I asked him to send the data or the record of the computers of this entire battery packs to me, and what we found that the quality of his liquid purple cells is not as good as what we thought. So that's why, as you can, that's why his BMS always tell him, um, okay, it's alarm. It was alarm. It started to protect the entire battery packs because just because of his battery packs just because of his lipid perform battery quality is not good. So when he when he did discharge or charge the battery packs, it will occur some maybe problems, maybe some alarms. So the important part for us is not only when we sorry it is not only choose a reliable BMS in the market, but also you can choose a reliable liquid perform battery cells in the market because it will depends on um, if you have a good liquid perform battery cells in the market, it will help you to lengthen your entire battery system when you use, right? Okay, I think that is why people are uh, still on the way to look for some battery packs in the market because it is really important or it is really good for us to get some information when we build this entire battery packs. Okay, just like I share, lithium purple battery cells is important part for us to choose. But do you know how to choose a reliable battery cells in the market? I guess maybe some of them already have their maybe a state sorry have his or her supplier lipid purple supplier. But yes, before that you may just I think that's wait for a while. I think that is a key for us to choose the when you purchase the liquid purple cells uh in the market. Yes, and like all of our liquid purple cells here, we will do a data match before shipping, and we will keep all voltage we will keep all capacity with the same day and package into one carton. And just like this show here, this is our Eve 218 amp-hour liquid purple cells, and it's must be a grade A cells. Yes, it must be matched voltage and matched capacity, and it should be have a good appearance, right? And also, it should not be damaged cells before shipping. Yes. Okay. I think maybe some of us are um, still already have the lipid purple cells there. So you can just take time to test your cells before installed this battery packs. And I think it's really will helps you a lot when you just assemble it, right? Yes, and I think you during my introduction of this entire battery packs, or just you can just pose any questions here, so I can see that and answer it to you when I see your questions here. Yes, and I think this is will help us better help us our communication. Okay, and I'm just okay, this one. Yes, but there is also another maybe a reference for you when you gather liquid purple battery cells. Normally, before you install the entire battery packs, you can test each battery cells. Yeah, and the the, the voltage differences of each battery cell should not exceed 10 millivoltage, yeah, and the performance of this battery packs is the best. And I don't think most of our clients will know this knowledge before. But if you do want to have want to communicate about something related to the liquid purple battery cells, you can just post it here. And of course, you can send email to me, and I can just uh, post our email address here. So if you have any questions, or if you uh, want to discuss more about about the um upgrade program, you can just send message to us so we can just reply you as soon as possible. Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see the battery packs. I'm just going to the show you the buttons of the DIY kits. Mm, don't skip it. Okay, I think this is much more clear, right? Okay. Yes, you can. Let's see this MP DIY kits, and also the BMS here. This is the 100. Yeah, as you can see here, this is our 115 BMS DIY kit. Oh no, this is a 200 ampere DIY kits, right? As you can see, the ADD and this reset kit, and I can recognize it's a 200 ampere um sorry, 200 amp BMS DIY kits. And yes, you can see here we will just help to have all of the cables just fit it in here, so you don't need to worry about the shipment during the transportation. Yes, and also the deposit streams here is already installed at the bottom um, of the DIY kit, and it absolutely will help this DIY kit be safer, right? And yes, sir, about the BMS. all the buttons or the buttons already installed here. We just use to this cable and make those. Um, we just make those cables just fix it, and it looks much more clear. Looks much more tiny, right? Yeah, and this is the negative pole for us when we just finish the BMS installation here. Yeah, and there's also cover here, but it's a little bit heavy for me to handle it, and I'm just open it and the cover just put aside of the already just put another side of our room here. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, and let's see the yes. Can you see it clearly? Okay. Yes, and for the LED screen here, yeah, you can see there's maybe some buttons for you to control the DIY kits, but it is also a demo, so you cannot operate it here. And this also this DIY kit. Some of our clients are just wondering whether this DIY kit can communicate with the inverters in the market. And as you can see here, here is maybe the RS485 and CAN bus and RS232 communication protocols here. And yes, and I may say it can communicate with most of the um, inverters brands in the market because lots of the inverters are using maybe RS 485 and maybe CAN bus communication protocols to communicate with the batteries. So it is much more um, suitable for most of the inverters in the market. And here is maybe the negative pole and the positive for communicate. Maybe when you want to parallel this battery packs, or maybe you just want to and you can use the two and here's the two negative poles and the two um, uh, positive poles for you to use and for the power cable we it is not MSA is optional for our clients, so normally we will not offer it to our clients because most of the inverters sorry, when you purchase the inverters, most of the inverters supplier they will offer the um, uh, a power cable for you to connect with the to connect. So it is not optional. Sorry, it's an optional for us to offer this um uh power to offer this cable. Yeah. Uh, and maybe this is maybe just the MP demonstration of the DIY kits. And yes, and of course you can see this lifting handle design just at the two sides of the DIY kits. It is easy for you to use it. 哇，我真的要被亮瞎眼睛了。Not friendly. 嗯，好吧，就这样。Yes, and besides of this DIY this MP DIY kits, we also have this. Okay, I'm just going to shut off this line. It's making me a little bit uncomfortable here. Okay, yeah, as you can see here, here is our already assembled DIY, sorry, assemble battery packs in our demo in our sample rooms here, and it's much more clear for you to see what's the wire diagrams, and also we have spent a lot of time to make it tiny and clean after installation. So I think it is much more friendly for a new users to build his off-grid program, just a start from our cache battery. Yes. And for this one, it's a 115 ampere BMS DIY kit. And do you know how can I identify the difference of the difference between 115 ampere BMS DIY kit and 200 and 200 and 200 ampere BMS DIY kit. Yeah, the key difference is you can see maybe the interface of the DIY kits. Yes. Yeah, there's a little bit difference because can you recognize it? Yes, it is a ADD number here because of 200 and 200 ampere BMS DIY kit. It has a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 so 8. Yes, there are total 8 80 numbers for you to use, and for 115 there's only 10 ADD numbers for you to use, and KRY is there's a two numbers of, and here's a four. Yes, it's a little bit different, but it is hard for new users to recognize it, but I can recognize it. And here uh and you can just turn off the when you after the installation of the battery pack, you can just turn off just turn on the switch, and the entire battery packs will run. Yeah, you can see the run light is flashing here, and you can see the battery pack voltage is 50 52.77 voltage. Yes. And yes, and the SOC is 48%. Yeah, and you can just check uh the voltage here is uh voltage one, voltage, okay, up, sorry. Yes, and here's a voltage cells 1 to cells 15, the voltage for each cells. You can just okay, there's a temperature for you to check. And you can see we have 4 temperature sensor in this DIY kits. And yes, and you can see the sticker just hold this temperature between the battery cells here. And yes, and the temperature shows that for you can see they are already the same, right? They are 48. Okay, okay, I just let's see another. Okay, BMS information and also the capacity. Let's see what's the capacity. Yep. Okay, just a little bit. Yes. And also the BMS status of this DIY kits. The entire no, it's normal use, right? Okay, Samuel, sir, I introduced before. Here's a several communication interface for you to communicate with the inverters, right? Okay, and we just hold this caps in here, but it's never mind. Okay, and yes, when you and this LCD screen will okay, you can just turn off and the entire battery packs will turn off here. Okay, that's this is what we are introducing for the battery packs here. Okay, but I don't know how to where to put it. Set. Okay, maybe this is much more clear for you to see, right? Yes, and welcome you to post your questions if you have. Yes, we can just answer your questions during my live here, and it's much more efficient communication here. And yes, as you can see, this and we have some another samples this in our sample room here. Yes. Yes, just going to um, can I see me right? Yes, let's back to our topic here. And maybe this is some basic introduction about the MP DIY kits and the entire battery packs we are showing here. But I guess maybe most of you are still want to have some information about our mid-year promotion, right? Yes, like a share in our content. Yes, and this year is sorry, this month is our mid-year promotion. And we will offer some discounts price for our clients who would like to build his upgrade program, and if they want to if you can if you want to build an upgrade DIY kits or upgrade battery packs here, you can consult us, and more details will be offered to you, including the promotion details, and also you can just get more information about the entire battery packs and also the DIY kits information if you want to uh, if you want to have it right. And also for the information, we can help you to deduct 15 US dollar to 200 US dollar total. So it will depends on how much you will spend in here in from our cash battery and what products you want to offer here. You want us to offer to you. This is not only limit it. Sorry, this is not limited to the entire back. Sorry, this is not limited to the battery packs here, but also you can just if you are interested in building maybe or selling maybe the E5 batteries here and also the small size of the battery packs in our sample in our website. You can of course you can just pause it here or you can just send emails to us, so we can just help to evaluate what promotion you can get from us. And I think it's much more cost effective for you to build your battery packs, or you just want to sell it in your local country. Okay, just okay, there's still one person online. Okay, thank you so much for watching. So thank you so much for your watching here. Okay, actually, actually today I was, I was supposed to be show the maybe the uh computer setup setup when you install the DIY kits in but looks like my computer is not working today, and I'm just mm, not going to show you at this moment, and maybe later we can just we can have a separate session for this setup setup. Mm, um, when you get this DIY kit sorted, when you just finish the installation of the battery packs. Um, um, also, actually, I just want to share you another story I got from our clients just a few days ago. Yes, and I think it is uh, much more uh, important for us to purchase the products in our not only in Alibaba but also in other AliExpress and something some other platforms or Amazon. Yes, it is also efficient for us to how to identify the supply is not sorry. Uh, you should identify the supplier is reliable or not, right? Because actually I got several cases from our clients is that that they just purchase maybe the DIY kits, the same looking or the same setup or the same shipment in Alibaba, but not our Catchy official store um, in Alibaba, because actually we have assigned lots of training companies to sell our DIY kits, and because we just have the strengths or the advantage of the Germany, EU, Europe warehouse and USA warehouse, and so they would like to and I may say lots of the trending companies they would like to sell our DIY kits, or even the liquid purple sales in USA from our from our USA or warehouse or the Europe warehouse. Yes, the key problems is that um the sorry, the problems is not the quality of the products but the service of the suppliers the after sales service of the supplier they can offer, because just let me make an example. I have one of Europe clients say he just got the DIY kits from one of the supplier in Alibaba. Yes, and when he get this after he get the DIY kits, he didn't have any maybe materials or any guidance just he didn't I would say his supplier didn't send him uh, the materials or the maybe the guidance on how to install it. And What's the funniest thing is that he just searched on the internet and he just find some our official YouTube channel, and he just send message or send emails to our sales team, and he just asked, I got this DIY kit, but I didn't have anything to tell me how to install it. Can you send some materials to me? Okay, uh, I may, I may say this is not the only story I got recently, and I may got maybe um, 10 stories about this. It's just something like this. They didn't have any materials sent from their supplier that they purchased in Alibaba or something other platform there. What the key problems is that they're just wondering why the first one, why, I'm just wondering why their supplier didn't send the materials to them. So I may say the key difference for us, you may say there are lots of the DIY kits. Maybe the some of the training companies are selling our DIY kits in Alibaba. In Alibaba, yes, we have assigned them to sell this DIY kit. This is the correct, but they already have all the materials or the installation guidance we have sent to the supplier, but they didn't send you. Why? Uh, Actually, I don't know why. Also, because I may say the key difference is the after sales service or the service you got from us or just from the training companies. um what you the key I may say the key difference is that when you just purchase the maybe the DIY kits or leaf purple sales from the trending companies in Alibaba, but not us. The service is totally different. Because I think maybe lots of clients they will compare price in Alibaba and also other platform to just make sure they just got cost effective price from any platform, right? Okay. Um, just like I said before, the key difference is the service. If you buy products from us directly, what you can get is the technical service direct from our factory, and also we will time to time to do update, maybe software update for our software based on clients' feedbacks. And also, what's the key points is that you can get discount price when your second purchase from us. And also, just like I mentioned before, we are just we are factory manufacturer and the supplier in China. We have lots of products on sale in our website. Um, Absolutely, I guess maybe some of them you already watched it before, right? So the key difference is it's the service and the technical after sales we will offer to our clients. And actually, I'm just finished the technical sorry actually for this morning I'm just helping. I was help one of our clients to install his DIY kits. But it is not something related for the installation, but just most likely for the it's most likely for the BMS parameter settings in his computer, because when he got that DIY kit from us, he followed the guidance and installed the DIY kits, and what he followed all the steps, and he finally installed it and have a complete complete battery packs. And what's the key difference is that when he trying to set the um, nominal capacity in his computer, he always fail. And we are trying to telling him the process and confirm the each process with him, and he did. And um, we are just trying to find solution for him to how to solve that problems. We are just helping him just get all these problems settled here. So the finally solution we can help is we do the we are helping we was helping him to do the remote controlled, and we control his computer and change the parameters. And of course, we also need his help there. Maybe just reset the DIY kits. And finally, we did it. So I would say the entire um, we just spend almost one hour and help him to solve these problems. It's a little bit, and I may say this is not out of the factory, or not out of the company can do like this because it's already actually we do twice for him for that clients because the first time we do our we offer our technical support is at our midnight, actually early midnight. It is almost 12 or 11 11 12, I remember 12 a.m. in China. It's amazing, and people said and what's that clients and he just a little bit um uh, and he just say yeah, maybe we can schedule another time to just control his computer. So we set another time to just make both of our to make both of our time zone workable. Yes. So we actually for the total we just spend maybe total 2 to 3 hours help him and solve the problems. I don't think the people or factories or the technical people will keep on doing this, helping the clients who already get this DIY kits, and help him to offer some guidance or offer some installation solution for him. So this is I may say this is the key. This is the key strengths or the key service we can offer to our clients. So people, I'm just wondering, I don't know why they say Chinese people are always fake, or that always like to them. I don't know, but we are honest. We are just telling what we know and what we get from the market. We are just trying to offer the cheapest or the best solution for our clients when he just want to build his off-grid programs here. And I can see some of the uh, message. Okay, Italian friends, welcome you. But are you still here? Yes, I see your greetings. Yes, glad to see you here and welcome you. Yes, and okay, Jack, I see you best. Yeah, like it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you for coming here. And I'll send you the link. I'm not sure you. Yes, you coming right. Yeah, thank you for coming here. And yes, I really appreciate all of your coming here. You can just spend your time with me today. Yeah, and I know it's a Sunday, right? It's a Sunday night in China. Actually, it is a working day for us to here. Working day for our Chinese people because we are just we will uh, come back to work from 3 days holidays today. Yeah. Yeah, and of course, yes, and I really appreciate it. You can just spend your Sunday night, Sunday morning. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, and I can see this already. Three friends are online. Yeah, welcome you, and you can just have your questions. If you have your questions, you can um post it here, and I can see that and help to answer you as in my life. If I cannot answer you here, and of course I will contact you offline to give you more details if you want. Yeah. And also, maybe today there's another key part for us to is to telling you um the functions of the BMS. I'm not sure if your supplier will tell you the functions of the BMS, but I just want to do the yes, just want to have a try. Yes, Um, like I shared before, here are two different BMS inside the DIY kits. I'm not sure. Yes, the difference BMS DIY kit. One is the armpit. The armpit. I don't know how to adjust it. Okay. The armpit DIY kit is 200 m BMS DIY kit, and the and this one is 115 BMS DIY kits. What's the function of the BMS? And I think maybe some of our friends are already heard of it before. Yes. Um, it's just like it's just like a okay, just wait for a while, let me see. Okay. uh, mm, mm, okay, yes, what's the function of the BMS? It's just like a guard. um um you can just consider it as a guard, right? um uh and I just said and I like I mentioned before, the key part when you are building your entire battery packs is the quality of the liquid purple cells, right? And what's the function of the BMS is to helping or does it's just like a guard. It can protect the liquid purple cells or the entire battery packs uh, when when those battery packs have some uh, maybe when the battery packs has a problem, so it's in danger, and the BMS will like just stand up and tell you what's wrong and what went wrong, and you can just you can just read the data or the historical record from your computer, and you can just identify which problems it has, and how you can um and how you can um and how to sorry, how you can just let your BMS protect your battery cells next time, right? And there and like I share here, um for the 115 BMS DIY kits, it didn't have to be it didn't have the Bluetooth function. Um, for 200 ampere BMS, it has Bluetooth function, but it really matters or not. And I think it will depends on different people because let me say the Bluetooth function is just you can have your phone, yeah, you can have your mobile phone, and you can monitor your battery packs when you using your mobile phone. But the distance is the key matters. It's the key matters when you use the Bluetooth. If the distance is far away from, if the distance is far away, and you cannot connect the Bluetooth, so it should be kept closer when you use the Bluetooth function. It is the essential part. And another one is I think it will most people or the most cases people when people use the DIY kits or entire battery packs, they will just monitor the monitor the battery status or the situations when using, right. um the key the key for you is to check on the LCD screen or just check on your phone or both, right? So I don't. I think a Bluetooth function is not is not is not the key uh, for you to choose when you just select the BMS here. And I think that is the maybe the key difference is the BMS. Okay, just okay, thank you for the checking number for thank you so much for coming here, Mr. Zhong. Yeah. Yes, actually, I'm just sharing the link to you in case you have time to visit. So yeah, thank you for coming here, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's a Sunday. Yeah, Sunday afternoon for you. Good afternoon to you. Yes. Okay. Each BMS they have different parameter settings, and of course, you can just um for example, when you after you install the battery packs, and when each voltage difference reach 500 millivoltage, the BMS will alarm and start to protect. And only when it reached to three what only when the voltage difference reaches to uh 300 millivoltage it can use again. So maybe this is one of the functions of the BMS offer or stated in the BMS specification. But you can just take time to check it after you buy it. And I'm sure only the good only good liquid purple cells and the good performance of the BMS can guarantee your entire or the worry free battery experience here. Yes. So yes, like I mentioned, the crucial part is the batteries. You need to select the good qualities batteries here, and this is maybe the really important part for you. Yes, okay, I'm adding, yes, actually, okay. Yes, and of course, if you have any questions, yeah, you can feel free to pose it here, and I can see that. And of course, if you currently don't have the questions, and you can just write our and I have posted our sales support team email address here. You can write it down, and once you have any questions, you can just write email to me to our sales team, and we will reply you as soon as possible. Yes. Okay, and I'm just going to. I cannot share my screen right. Okay, maybe next time I need to upgrade my entire live stream quality because I would like to share the screen to you, but I don't know. There's some problems before I start a live, so I decided to give up and just talking here. Uh, hope hope not it will not cause a boring experience to you. Yeah. Okay. Yes, and for the materials, yes, after you purchase the DIY kits from us, and we will send you the car, coordinary materials, and you may check the VMS specification, and also maybe the DIY kits installation guidance and the inverter connection guidance, Bluetooth connection guidance. Yes, only for 200 ampere BMS DIY kits, and also the battery pack connections. Yes, and I think it is more friendly for new users when he build or when he do DIY. And we will try to offer more details from offer more details. Just think we are just a new users, right? Why I got so much? Okay, and I just yes, and for the BMS parameters, you can check BMS specifications. But the key, and I can introduce the basic um, the basic operating operation guidance for you when you get the DIY kits, right? Okay, you can just follow the YouTube videos and we post before, and this is maybe easy for you to to see the to see to see the videos, and you can install it, right? And of course, beside of the videos, we also have a manual guidance manual for you to look, and of course this is a step by step. This is a step by step guidance manual for you to install your DIY kits, to install your battery packs, and also just like I shared before, there is a cable. Yes, this is the RS-485 and USB cable for you to use. Yeah, this is for 200 mbps DIY kits, and you can just download the zip file of this cable driver driver driver, and then you can just read and use this cable connect the computers with your battery packs while this DIY kit. The interface of the maybe like RS4850 S485 communication protocols. Yeah, and you can use this cable and connect. And after you connect, and you can just change the power. Yes, don't forget to enter the password in your computers, and you can just change the parameters of the DIY kits. Okay, and normally people are wondering what maybe what parameters should I change when I get this DIY kits. So maybe you can just the key one for you to change is the nominal capacity because the because like I shared before the parameters when only you connect the DIY kits, you can change the parameters and the and I can see sorry for why okay I just checking there okay. Yes, then you should change the nominal capacity in your computer because before we ship the DIY kits, the default designed capacity is 218 ampere ampere hour. Yes, and if you are the one using the 218 ampere hour leaf purple cells, that you don't need to change it. You can just um, you can just ignore these steps, and you can just follow the next steps. Okay, if you are not using this type of the leaf purple battery cells, you can just use your computers and change the correct um, design capacity you use. Like if you used 304 ampere hour leaf purple battery cells, you can enter 304 ampere in your computer. Yes, and this will help you to yes this is a key process for you to change the parameters, and after that the key process is to choose the sorry the communication protocol brand, because like I said before we have RA485, so we have CAN bus communication protocols. We have IS485 communication protocols. But different inverters, they are matched with um, different different communication protocols. So you can just change the corresponding or the co- change the corresponding protocols brands in computer. Then you can use it. And I think that this is a much more basic for you when you use the DIY kits, right? So this is just for you to for your information. Yeah. Is there okay? I say is there documentary within the DIY kit? No. currently we currently we don't offer the documentation for within the DIY kits. All of our manual or the guidance is all the like a PDF version. I think it is much more environment friendly when you use it because we just like I shared, we have to use the maybe the wooden box here to ship to ship the accessory parts, right? This but if um we can ship without it this battery box, sorry, this box, it is much more environmental friendly, right? So currently we didn't have the manual, maybe the the written manual for our clients. All of them are PDF version, and only maybe you can refer to the information or the link I share you. So you can just go to the link and download the information or the materials we send to you and help to check the step-by-step guidance and install it. Yeah. So I hope this will um give you it will helps you. Yes. And I know some, yes, yes, it's much more. And just like like we ship the battery cells or the DIY kits, we are trying to make all of the materials. I may say one of the it absolutely will help us to save some cost, right? But the most important is that uh, or clients or friends they will not use it after the installation. So, and I may say it is not reasonable or essential for us to put a written manual in this DIY kits. Yeah. Um, of course, like I said here, we are just a remote communication, and we can just help you to do the remote technical support here. So it helps a lot. But and I may say people are really love to do DIYs, and they are really have more enthusiasm to uh, explore or, searching what they want to do and what they can achieve here. So it is much more. I would say it's much more simple for you to use because even like I'm a girl, right? And at the beginning I didn't know what's the maybe like BMS. I don't know what's about. And I don't know how to use it and how to even though I don't know how to understand when we read the Chinese here, and I spent a lot of time learn a lot of the BMS information and the factory information here, and I try to um, maybe translate it into in English, and I try to make our clients to have some professional or maybe correct information about the BMS. So I think it is not a communicate. Sorry, it is not complicated for you to learn. Even for Go, right? Even for me, yeah. Because I sometimes think I'm not as smart as most of our clients because they think faster and they are more smarter than me. Yeah, and even sometimes just I got message sometimes when I open maybe email or the WhatsApp, I can see there are total 14, yeah, 14 message just coming just sent from one client. And actually it really I first of all I need to spend some time to read it and try to understand what he want to say said to me and what support he want to get from me. So at the beginning it really made me suffer, but I think now I can handle it easily because um, I'm just helped a lot of people build their off-grid program there, and I have much more experience of building DIY kits, so they're building the entire battery packs. So most of the time I can offer the offer the battery solution from my side. But actually, there are some unexpected conditions that I need to consult our technical engineer help and let them help me and give the battery a correct professional battery solution to our clients. So this is maybe the story of what how I grow up in this electricity or the battery industrial here. Okay, yeah. Is there any questions here? And yes, yes. Hmm. Yes, and I really and yes, maybe I'm trying to. Oh, I cannot share the screen. Okay, but okay, maybe this is a basic information or the introduction about the off-grid program, about the BMS, about the DIY kits, about the promotion here. So I guess maybe a lot, maybe you are still want to know more details. Yeah, you can just send email to us to our sales team. We will try to help offer more details to you. Yeah. Okay. Don't forget. Okay. Hi. Actually, I missed to mention here. Actually, we have Alibaba official store here, so people always just come to me and ask, why don't they just some of them just complain why why don't we have the Alibaba official store here? Actually, we have, but normally I didn't, or normally I don't share it because here just we just like a different apartment. Oh, sorry, different function apartment here. Because like I mentioned in our previous live show here, we are just our team and I are just just building or just on the way to set up the our official social media accounts or the in will really cost a lot of time for us to have this to spend a lot of time in it and building it. Yeah, so when we just talking about business, this is a different different parts, and from our side, from we are just like a business development um, department. I'm not sure if you cannot understand it well, because we are just like a mm, just uh, like develop or explore a new business model in our companies. We would like to use our social media platform to just promote our brand, like our products, our batteries, and etc. So that's why we sometimes we didn't share our Alibaba uh, linkage to our clients because there's another department or there's another representative responsible for this for Alibaba business. So of course, if you are really interested in buying the DIY kits or the entire battery packs or the leafy purple battery cells from us, you can, of course, you can contact our Alibaba team. We have our official Alibaba store. They are actually they are only some of the hot sale products or the batteries selling in our store because we are just want to focus on the one of the some of the key products in our Alibaba store, and it will help us to increase the how to say increase the rank of the Alibaba. Yeah, because it will um in Alibaba it's a little bit different, like what we are talking about social media, right? Because each platform they have their own rules. Um, if you want to sell something in that platform, yeah. So and I may say it's much more flexible for us to communicate out of the platform, out of some of out of the maybe Alibaba platform, and we can communicate. Most likely, we will communicate via email. And most likely, of course, we can have some social social media communication apps to talk more, like WhatsApp, Telegram, a message, yes, etc. So it is a little bit different, but yeah, just like I said, we are different uh, department here. So yes, of course, we are welcome your consulting. Yes, consultant order in Alibaba or from our social media account. Yes, and of course the of course the key the important here is if you are not follow our YouTube live YouTube channel, you can just take time to click follow, and we will post lots of the um good lots of good and new products videos from factory side, and we will try to help our clients are getting more battery knowledge and maybe get access to more battery sorry, different types of batteries from us. As you can see, we have not um, selling this DIY kits or the battery packs. We are also selling the 12 voltage 12 voltage battery packs and lithium for battery cells and e-bike batteries and custom 1A5 1A650 batteries and 30, 21, 21 and 600 uh, batteries here. Yeah, and also it's just like the rechargeable, the tiny one, the tiny is 1 one eight 18350. Um, can you see that 18350? Rechargeable lithium batteries from our store. Yeah, we can just we are and also the have you seen it before? Oh yeah, this is just like this is the another type of the lithium battery. This is the lithium. Sorry, the leafy perfor. Sorry, this is the polymer. Yeah, polymer battery here, and you can just this is the terminal valves. Uh, it's much more tiny. Yeah, it can just it can be used in the line of some of the lightning device, and the toys and etc. It's much more a reliable battery due to it's the due to the um looking. You can see the looking of the lip, lip polymer lithium polymer. Yeah, battery is here. Yeah, it's a much more tiny one. Yeah. Okay, I think yeah. If there's okay, this maybe out of our life here, and really yes, good to see you coming here. Come here. And of course, like I mentioned before, if you have any questions, you can just send emails to our sales team. Yeah, and I just post it here. And maybe this is all for our life here. And yeah, it's almost 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay. And thank you so much for coming here. We are looking for further communication. And if you have any maybe battery inquiries or problems, you can send us here. We are trying to helping you. We will try to find some solution for you if you really suffer. Yeah. Okay, that's all for today. Yeah, thank you for coming again. Okay, bye bye. See you next time.